Sup, babe? Sea otters can have purple bones. Bet you didn't know that one. And now, I'm gonna mansplain it to you. Alright, here are my qualifications. Thank you. So, sea otters can have purple bones. They're not born with purple bones, so how does this happen? You might have guessed it, their diet. Alright, so sea otters eat a lot of purple sea urchins. Yes, they are that purple, it is in their common name, as well as their scientific name, Strongylocentrotus purpuratus. Try saying that one 3 times fast. Strongylocentrotus purpuratus, Strongylocentrotus purpuratus, Strongylocentrotus purpuratus. Yes! Basement biology rap record deal dropping 2026. Who's with me? Nobody. Okay, moving on. So, purple sea urchins produce a naturally occurring pigment called echinochrome, which derives from the Greek roots echino, as in, I think, spiny body. I like to think it refers to more so echinoderms, which is the subgroup of marine invertebrates that they belong to, and chrome, meaning color, hue, pigment, whatever you like. So sea urchins produce a lot of this, makes them really purple, and sea otters eat a ton of sea urchins because they have to eat about 25% of their body weight per day to keep their metabolism up and keep their body temperature up while living in a really cold environment because they don't have blubber or anything. So they eat a ton of sea urchins, and they eat so much that this pigment gets in their teeth and then their skull, and it dyes it purple. It can be fully purple, it can be semi-purple, it might not be purple at all. It all depends on the diet. But I have a theory that the sea urchin or sea otters aren't going to have purple bones as much anymore because we messed that one up. Maybe, I don't know. But my theory is, back in the late 1800s, we hunted sea otters to near extinction for their fur during the fur trade, the mass fur trade, because they have like the warmest fur in the whole animal kingdom, and it was really popular. And so we hunted a lot of them, and we almost wiped them off the face of the planet. But now they are protected by the Marine Mammal Care Act, and nonetheless, they've had problems recovering. But what it did was it left the kelp forest without their keystone species, aka a species that the ecosystem can't live without. And so sea urchins, their population levels didn't have anybody to keep them in check, and they started eating all of the kelp. And it's gotten to the point where there's not much kelp anymore, and all of these sea urchins they don't have anything to eat, so they're eating themselves. They're eating themselves from the inside out, okay? They're starving. And so these are called urchin barrens, is the areas where there's a ton of sea urchins and nothing else because they've eaten everything. But basically, sea otters have now been learning that they will crack open a sea urchin and there's nothing in there because they've eaten themselves now, which these are called zombie urchins. And so sea otters are learning not to eat sea urchins anymore. They're not going to waste their energy hunting something that there's no reward. So now they're hunting other stuff like crabs. And so I don't think that they're going to have as many purple bones anymore. And if you try to go look, you will be arrested. It is illegal to hunt these guys, but also to collect the bones, even if they wash up on shore. I think the only people that can collect these bones are protected Native Americans and people from indigenous tribes. So that's the case. But sea otters can have purple bones. Thank you for listening to my mansplain. Thanks.